So hello guys.
Hello, I'm Kritim and this is Biso and we have an idea called L and P. P was for penguin at first, but we decided to add a lot and lots of bird over there.
Yeah.
So we got the flamingo, dog,
Yeah,
whatever you like. And they're gonna say quack quack in the morning, in the night, whenever you need it.
Okay.
So they got you.
So they got you, but so this is all about thought, right?
This
So
is all about
thought.
thought.
So what happens? How the thoughts connect.
Thoughts never connect, do they?
But how do they change the context then? Sometimes I'm thinking something else. Sometimes I'm thinking something else.
Because you have a world in your physical world, right?
Yeah.
But then you have a different world in your mental world.
Yes.
So we think that we're only seeing the physical world, but there is a whole mental world going on behind us.
Yeah, we definitely all are mental. We know that for sure.
For sure we are.
Yeah,
We just have to decide which.
yeah, what kind of frequency you wanna be at.
But I recommend 420.
So what happens with the thoughts? What was the biggest problem with the thoughts? What do you think?
They just kept on coming and coming
Coming
and
and coming
coming.
and coming and from different angles, trying to hit you in different angles.
Every single
Every
way
not
possible.
not not just in your mental, but in the physical reality as well.
Everywhere. That
So
was everywhere.
it loops, it changes the way you
You
do.
see things, you do
You become
things,
a human basically.
you become a human,
Yeah.
but the state that you are in, you don't like it.
Yeah.
You don't like the human you are becoming.
So it means like the thoughts are entangled, like different kind of thoughts are so entangled to each other that you don't have enough time to think other than the mental world, so you
Yeah,
forget the physical world.
exactly. Exactly.
That's the deepest thought I ever had. So
You can have 10 eyes in your mental world, right?
yeah,
But you always need to have one eye in
in
your
the
physical
physical
world.
world. Yeah,
Yeah.
and those people just the services didn't. Oh no, we shouldn't laugh.
No, we
It's
didn't
not a
laugh.
disease.
We didn't laugh.
It's not a disease, but so entangled. But what we think would be able to like figure out who is mental or not.
Nobody is mental, but everybody is mental.
Yeah,
That's what we are
it's
saying.
it's a so convicted. I don't want to talk about that word a lot, but we have a solution, and let's say if there is some kind of health patient, then he might do some activities outside other than the normal people do, and at that point his vitals actually change inside the body.
Yeah,
So
how the
we
thought
decided,
flows
yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
When our mood becomes different, the way our heart pumps the blood is also different. So
Yes.
the watch is able to detect that.
Yes.
And what
So
happens when the watch detects it?
so it's gonna measure all those informations, and we basically have an AI app, AI powered app, that is basically connected to your watch right now,
Hmm.
and it basically measure all your senses. And if
Does
you're,
that mean, let's say, I'm having a panic attack, right?
yeah,
And I have my watch on. So if I'm having panic attack, does the penguin automatically comes and talks to me?
yeah, yeah, it's basically like having a friend who comes right away when you need, at the most, at the
If I'm
time
having
he
panic
actually is.
attack,
Yeah.
I know for sure that he will be there.
Yes, he basically comes right at your service, and
We all
you know,
need that penguin in our life.
yeah, we all basically need a penguin. Friend arrives, and your lives just start,
Becoming
changing,
better,
yeah,
becoming better.
becoming better, basically. And string untangled, you have a better friend who is helping you in the mental world as well. It's trying to give you boost to the mental world,
Yeah.
and you don't have to use your much mental health, and then you can just focus on the present reality and physical world. You'll be good, man.
Very good. Don't
And
you
what we
worry.
prevented is, like, during those emergency situations when people are about to do those kind of activities, if we divert their thoughts from one kind of mindset to another one, then we basically change his course of actions.
Yeah.
And when we change that actions, then he basically, if he follows like some more steps, then he should basically be normal. So I think that's the magic,
That's the
and
math
that's
over
the
there.
magic, and we are leveraging AI because AI basically have more base knowledge than all the humans combined now. So
For sure.
it's definitely a Wikipedia which we all should get access to. Like whatever information
The
I need, I can just
Wikipedia
go
that
and get.
talks to you.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
we
a good
basically
thing.
use that, and what's hard, right now it's just a prototype, and we haven't done nothing much. It just came out of nowhere, and then we decided to build it right before the presentation.
5 minutes before the presentation.
So it's all done, but
It was just a
it's
thing.
yeah, I know it's I think this one is going to open a lot of branches in the industry, like, I think we'd be the pioneer of something incredible here. We are trying to treat mental illness using AI, changing your thoughts. I don't know why people have never done that, but
We're the first in the market.
yeah, we are the first platform to build something like this. So here's our application, and it's a basic simple interface, just one side, and there's an AI, and AI basically measures all my vitals using my watch, and if my vitals change, then one of my friends just come in and talk to me. So that's basically the app. No logins, no nothing. Every data are stored local on your device, and it's fully private. It don't cost anything. But we would try to add some open source tools as well, and there is no any financial outcome we are trying to get. We
Very
don't,
fast, very
it's a,
just to give a video.
but we believe mental health was
Cut.
never a disease, and
Cut.
it's a mm,
It's a
it's just a, yeah,
problem.
it's just a chain way of thoughts, and we'll be able to
Right
solve
now,
that with
I can take
LMS.
property.